This card trick is about 3 robbers who got on a train. The first robber got on the front of the train. The second robber got in the middle. And the third robber caught the caboose. Meanwhile, the old sheriff comes along and he just barely catches the caboose. While people are on a train, they move around. In the end, the sheriff manages to catch all 3 robbers. To do this card trick, you'll need to set it up beforehand. First, you have to place a jack on the bottom of the deck, but don't show it to anyone because they're not supposed to know about it. With the 1 jack on the bottom of the deck, you will then place 1 jack on top and 1 jack in the middle and 1 jack on the bottom. The jack that's in the middle, it's not really important because it just gets lost. You don't need it. Since you already have 2 jacks on the bottom and 1 jack on the top, and the king is also on the bottom, there's all 3 jacks together. Most people don't notice that there was a change in the suit. For the next trick, all you need are 9 random cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you don't need the rest. So, you split these 9 cards into groups of 3. Okay, and then you ask whoever you're trying to fool to pick up a pile and look at the bottom card only. Right now, it's the king of diamonds. You ask them to put it back. So, you take it, put it on top of the other 2 piles. Then, all they have to do is tell you how many letters were in, like, what it was. Like, it was a king. So, K-I-N-G. And then you put the rest of the cards on top. Pick up the pile again of O-F. Put the rest of the cards on top. Then you pick up the pile again and spell out diamonds with the S. D-I-A-M-N-O-D-S. Put the rest on top. And then all you have to do is your 5th card. You just have to think of a 5-letter word or a 4-letter word. The 5th card, 1, 2, 3, 4, will be the card that they just saw. The King of Hearts is your card. We're going to shuffle it into the deck and see if we can bring it back to the top. Is this your card? No? Okay. Well, we're just going to put that one on the ground. Come back to it. Now, is this your card? No? Okay. Well, now, wasn't that the card that I just put on the ground? So the card on the ground must be the King of Hearts. So when you do this trick, it doesn't matter what card they pick. The goal is to always keep it on top. When you're shuffling, you're never picking up the first cards because you don't want a chance getting that one, getting the card that they chose. But you gotta do it quick so it makes it look like you're picking up all the cards. Like, see, like that. And then if you really wanted to get fancy, you can do this, but you gotta make sure that those cards stay on top. See, it's still on top. So when you're first turning over, snap, I bring it to the top. Instead of grabbing the first card, you're flipping over 2 cards. It's a sleight of hand, but you gotta make sure that they can't see it. If you keep it pressed up against the deck and against this finger, when you're doing it, they can't tell. And then when you flip it over, it's of course the Jack, and you're putting that down, but they think it was the 8. You're doing it again, it's the 5 hearts, and they think that you just pulled this 8 off of here, when really it was always there the whole time.